The disappearance of 20-year-old Sudiksha Konanki still remains a mystery for authorities, as they still have not been able to locate her after she had been missing for a number of days. Hi again and welcome. This is Links007 TV. Let's talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to our channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with our latest report. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links007 TV. Let's talk. So the search continues in the Dominican Republic for missing student Sudiksha Konanki, who has been missing for a number of days. So search effort for the missing university student of Pittsburgh who disappeared on spring break while in Dominican Republic have been entered into a second week after the 20-year-old female was last seen at a hotel around 4 local time on March the 6th. We're now at March the 16th, would have marked a number of days that would have gone, and up to now authorities have still not been able to locate her. They have listed a person of interest into the matter and have taken him to custody in order to shed some light as what they believe might have happened to her. But still, not much light have been shed on the matter as it relates to the case and also where she might be. Many believe that she might have drowned based on the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. However, authorities have not yet confirmed that report. Her disappearance is being investigated as a missing person case as officials consider whether Ms. Konanki may have drowned. The Dominican Republic Attorney General indicated that investigators are also not ruling out foul play within the matter, but as investigation continues, they will divulge more details to the public once this is available. Before we get any further in relation to the case, we're just going to divulge some information as it relates to who Ms. Konanki is, and also just to shed some light as it relates to where she is from, and just in order for you to have a more detailed understanding of the case. So Ms. Konanki is a 20-year-old college student attending the University of Pittsburgh, where she is studying biology and chemistry. The college junior traveled with a group of 5 female friends to a resort in Punta Cana on a spring break trip according to the London County Sheriff's Office. She is a citizen of India and a permanent resident of the United States. She lived with her family in Chantilly, Virginia. Ms. Konanki was last seen on the morning of March the 6th. Surveillance video showed her and a group of friends walking towards the beach. She was with 5 females and 2 American men in the video. Ms. Konanki stayed on the beach with one of the men as the others returned to the hotel, Dominican police reported. According to local authorities in Dominican Republic, stated during a press conference last week that the last person who had contact with Ms. Konanki reported a wave hit them while they were on the beach. The parents of the man, Joshua Reeve, the last person that was in the company of Ms. Konanki before she went missing, released a statement to reporters saying that they hope that Ms. Konanki is found as soon as possible. In the video that was released by authorities, it is very clear that the two seem intoxicated based on their walking and the manner in which they were acting. At one point in time, Reeb could be seen holding a phone as if he was taking a selfie of them as they walked towards the beach, but authorities cannot confirm whether or not his statement is true or whether or not the female was actually swept away by the waves. But authorities are now probing to see whether or not this is what actually happened and have been left puzzled based on the recent circumstances surrounding her disappearance. As the day goes by, authorities have stepped up efforts and using a number of technologically advanced search equipment in order to see whether or not the female is missing at sea. But as the days go by, authorities' hopes are fading that she will be found alive. On the day that she went missing, CCTV showed the group having shot at a bar located close to the beach, and they left that area and walked towards the beach. Now, out of the sight of the CCTV, authorities are wondering what could have transpired here that led to the disappearance of the 20-year-old female. Her family right now is left devastated and in total disbelief and are still hoping that she will be found alive. But as the days pass, the hopes are fading that the female is actually still alive. But many people are keeping their fingers crossed as authorities stepped up their efforts in order to locate the missing female. Authorities said that they have spent dozens of hours looking for Miss Konanki. Dominican police have also reported that they have divided search areas and assigning drones to certain sectors. Pilots are monitoring footage that have been uploaded to a command center where AI is being looked to identify objects in the ocean. Search crews are looking in the water and on land. Authorities say that it is not clear whether foul play was involved in Miss Konanki's disappearance. There was no blood or sign of violence found on the beach. The University of Pittsburgh, where Miss Konanki is a student, said in a statement that they are working with the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Administration, Department of Homeland Security and local authorities in response to her disappearance. The international criminal organization known as Interpol issued a global alert after Miss Konanki went missing. The yellow notice is for missing persons such as victims of kidnapping or unexplained disappearances. So authorities have further stated that they have located clothes belonging to the female, and these were found on a lawn chair at the Dominican Republic beach by authorities. So this could substantiate the claim made by Joshua Reeve that the two were at the beach and then they undressed themselves and went into the water. However, her disappearance still remains a mystery to many, as authorities have been combing the area for hours and days just in order to locate the missing female. According to Joshua Reeve, he and Miss Konanki went into the water and were kissing after they had some shots at the bar. He stated that while in the process of doing this, they were both swept away by a strong wave. However, he managed to bring Miss Konanki back to shallow waters, reaching her to the knee level, and at this time he started to vomit based on the amount of water he had taken in. When he finished vomiting and looked in the direction where he had left Miss Konanki, she was nowhere in sight. He said he then walked back on the shore where he passed out and remained there for the rest of the night and then walked back to his hotel room in the morning. Authorities have stated that they have found a netted sarong and a beige flip-flop believed to be Miss Konanki that were found on a lawn chair at the Dominican public beach by authorities. A report stated that the young woman had left her clothes on the lawn chair before entering the sea, according to authorities. The clothes showed no sign of tampering, and it is speculated that she removed them and placed them on the lawn chair before entering into the water. Days ago, the American man who was last seen with her claimed that he saved her from drowning. He said that he met her when they decided to head to the beach. Joshua Reeve, the 24-year-old that was spotted with her in the early hours of March 6 at the Rio Republica Resort in Punta Cana. As authorities continue with their investigation, we're just hoping that they can make a breakthrough within the case, because I know that this is a difficult time right now for the family and friends of this female who are desperately hoping for the best news to come based on what happened here. And as authorities try to step up their efforts, they themselves are hoping that they can bring some level of closure for the family. However, when we look and analyze what happened here, it's very clear that these two individuals were intoxicated, and maybe what Joshua said happened might have just been what happened, and this might have just been an accident that led to her disappearance. But as authorities continue with their investigation, authorities have not ruled out foul play, but have not listed the individual Joshua as a suspect in her disappearance based on the evidence that were garnered so far by authorities and based on the signs that there were no signs of foul play found at the beach. But this just goes to show that life can be so unpredictable This young, promising, bright and beautiful female disappeared without a trace, and as family members flew over to Dominica in order to aid in the search right now, many people are hoping for the best news to come from local authorities. We here at Links 007 TV are just hoping for the best as well for the family and friends of this female, and we will continue to track this story and have more details to come on this in a subsequent report. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Have a blessed and productive day from the Links TV team.